Hey guys, Lorenzo here. What's up? Happy Wednesday. All right, um, just a quick vlog for today because, as you know, it's my mom's birthday today. So we're gonna have a just a little celebration for her tonight. So we're gonna be busy tonight. Um, yeah, that's it. And what else? Oh, about film. Let's see. Oh, I can recommend to you a good, well-made romantic film. All right, in Netflix. All right, you can watch it in Netflix. It's called Pride and Prejudice. All right, have you ever heard of that? If yes, it's a great film, right? And if no, I suggest you watch it. You know, it's one of those it's one of those good romance films. Besides the others that you've seen before, but uh, this one is really good, which is because and it's interesting. You know why? You know what's the interesting thing about the movie is that the whole movie itself, although it's a romance, it's a love story. Uh, Boy falls in love with girl, girl falls in love with boy, and all that stuff. Is that it doesn't feature any scenes of intimacy. You know, there are no kissing scenes. Um, no shagging. All right. um, Anything with intimacy, there's none in the picture. All right, but it captures the emotions, feelings, and just it's just poetry in a way, and it's beautiful. It's a very beautiful film by Joe Wright, the director. He's really good, and I think he's still making films now. So, and yeah, that's the interesting the interesting thing about the film is that there's no scenes of physical human intimacy, nada. All right, and it's one of the best romance films that I've ever seen. So check it out, Pride and Prejudice, Netflix. All right, and what else? Um, yeah, right now I'm watching The Revenant, another great film by Alejandro Inarritu. Um, wow, full kudos to those guys because by watching it, it's like, damn, that must be one of the hardest shoots for a film. You know, to shoot all that stuff in the real locations. You know, feeling the cold. Wow, that's man versus nature for the cast and crew. You know, wow, but the outcome of the film was it's epic. It's epic, and it still resonates to me. The man versus the wilderness team. You know, it's all about survival. You know, and not doing revenge. You know, that's one of the biggest lessons in that film is, if someone has done something unjust to you or wrongfully afflicted so much harm to you, then it is the righteous path not to go for the revenge path. That's what the movie is about. Revenge is for the Almighty, divine justice. Leave it to them. So yeah, that's a powerhouse. How do you say? Revelation in the film. So yeah, check that out. The Revenant, if you haven't seen it, the one of Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a good one. And what else? I'm also watching There Will Be Blood by Paul Thomas Anderson, the guy who did One Battle After Another, that one. But for me, his best film is There Will Be Blood, and probably Boogie Nights. Yeah, I dig that. But There Will Be Blood, that hits, you know, that hits deeply because the acting of Daniel Day Lewis, extraordinary, extraordinary, uh, absolutely exceptional. You're not gonna get that anywhere because the guy is wow. The guy is he's a legend, and that's great talent. And his acting reminds me of the films before of this director that made great films. His name is Sidney Lumet. You know, the way he lets his actors act, and to do it their way, to whatever they feel and how they react to things. Because I think the Sidney Lumet method is something like, acting is reacting to the situation. So there you go. There Will Be Blood, starring Daniel Day Lewis, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, or PTA. All right, not PTSD. All right, so PTA. All right, that wasn't funny. Anyway, what else? Politics. All right, let's have a quick glimpse of politics here. Okay, I don't want to go all over the drama and the issues because we want to avoid issues. You don't want to go near it. So to sum it up, the whole situation, it's like watching paint dry. You know, still waiting. Still waiting for real justice, for all these guys to make amends, because they've stolen from the people, and we just want our money back, guys. So that's it. Everything else is entirely up to you. Just give us back our money, and a little there should be consequences for stealing the money, okay? And I think that's fair, right? So I hope it gets to that point, and I hope that there will be justice in this system, so that people can rely on the government for once, so that you guys, so that people won't talk bad or negative about the government here. I mean, who wants to talk about the government in a negative way? Nobody. We just want you to do your job because we appointed you. We place you guys in power to do your job. So I expect you do your job. So, and not steal from the people. So yeah, so that's it, guys. And I hope justice will be served. I hope for the best for the Philippines and the Filipino people. And it's time to do what's right. It's time for good to defeat evil in this world. But good will always defeat evil. It should. It's we have the human power to do it, to achieve it. You have to overcome that. So push out the greed, guys. Lean towards to humility, towards the Almighty. All right, so that's it, guys. I thought this vlog would be short, but oh hell, it's 9 minutes. Whoa. Okay, so my bad, guys. That's it. Have a good evening. Exercise. Eat healthy, and don't abuse the drugs and alcohol, guys. Not good for you. And yeah, off to my mom's birthday. So hey, guys, ciao. Cheers.